Right now we are on the highway traveling towards Anantnag. Uh, we were stopped at 2-3 places, but like they allowed us to go when we said that we are from the media. But you can see on the road there is less traffic, movement of vehicles, and you can see forces. It's like it's completely manned by the army and the government forces who are like patrolling the highway right now. Other than some few private vehicles, it's mostly deserted. Sometimes these convoys come and we have to make a way for them. So that's how it's going. Actually, first we thought that we will not come by this highway. Later we decided otherwise, and then we traveled. So we thought that like let us have some first-hand experience how it is like to travel on the highway. So with me here is Gawar also. Gawar, what do you feel about this highway?
I think it is Sunday, and usually on Sundays you see a lot of buzz around the highway. A lot of people go to Pahalgam, they go to other tourist resorts, and this highway is, you see a lot of civilian vehicles. But right now it feels like we are on a curfewed highway, and it's a deserted street. The only human population that you see is of course the armed government forces. We had decided, as you rightly said, Wasim, that we had decided to go to Anantnag by train. Anantnag, by the way, is going for polls in 3 phases beginning April 23rd. It's we are trying to experience how it is for the common people. We actually were stopped at 3 places, but they allowed us to go, and they are allowing some people with who have either the passes or some people who are feeling who have some emergency. So it is, I think, less strictness than it was witnessed earlier, and the government also, as you know, has withdrawn the order for Wednesday now, and on Wednesdays from Baramulla to Srinagar people will be allowed to travel, but from Srinagar to Udhampur the ban still persists.
It was quite strange. Like there was no vehicle on the roads. Like and they were looking. They were also looking for these passes. When the CRPF guy told us that you need to have passes before traveling, before you can travel on this, it was like quite weird. That we have to.
I think this is. I think the government has also now realized. As I read some of the press releases from the governor's office yesterday, and also in the previous weeks, I think now they're kind of shy to withdraw this order instantly because they don't want to see themselves on the back foot. So now they are relaxing it, step by step. That's why you see the ban for Wednesdays withdrawn. Of course, having to have a permit or to have a pass from the magistrate to travel on your own highway is not weird. It's very colonial, but I think the better sense will prevail, hopefully.
Yeah, right now we are just reaching this Pampur Karevas.
Famous for saffron fields.
And we can see some vehicles are being stopped there before traveling on this road. Yeah, there.
You also see the buntings of a particular political. I think the National Conference buntings on the highway just near this crossing point. But otherwise, I think Justice Hasnan Masoodi is one of the contestants in this elections, while as Mehbooba Mufti, former Chief Minister, is the big shot who is fighting these elections for her own political survival. And also, the other candidate is, of course, Ghulam Muhammad Mir from the Congress Party, and Justice Hasnan Masoodi from the National Conference. But it looks like that if the boycott that we witnessed in Srinagar parliamentary constituency, and also in Srinagar only 7.6% voter turnout, I think that effect one can feel also in South Kashmir, which is of course volatile since the killing of Burhan Wani on 8th of July.
We just reached like on the Pampur Karevas. You can see the saffron fields, but it's very beautiful, and we have seen it's like giving when you travel in Europe, You just have this kind of look.
I told you when I was in Sheffield and I was in Leeds with my friends and I was, driving. It looks a similar experience, but of
Exactly.
course, not as they say in Urdu, खौफ का साया नहीं है वहाँ, but यहाँ खौफ के साये के बगैर बाकी खूबसूरती वैसी की वैसी है.
सही बात है, बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है इस वक्त. ये देखिए, I mean, you just see the speed of these vehicles which are passing us. So Gauhar, I mean, it was a good experience, traveling on this scary road after a long time, and that too, violating the ban, or we can say that we were allowed. They were generous enough to leave us.
Yeah, I mean, right now, anything that is abnormal has to be treated normal, and anything, abnormal is normal, of course, for us. But yes, we have to give some credit where it is due. Today we were allowed. Otherwise, it's fun to travel on this highway. The roads are very big and magdamized roads, so it's very beautiful. The scenery on either side, and it looks like as if the entire area is in the lap of the mountain range. On the left side, you will see the ridge that crosses is the Tral area, which of course is the new Tora Bora of Kashmir. Everybody knows, and Tral also witnesses like Sopore and Srinagar, very, very thin voting percentages. Let's see what happens on the voting day on April 23rd, the first phase.
Thank you, Gauhar, for your inputs. We will take your leave, or we'll take your leave, and for now, it's deserted, completely deserted. This highway is completely deserted.
Nevertheless, a good experience.
Yeah, we will recommend that you should not visit without passes, and
Yes, of
so
course.
it might create some problem for people.
Yeah.
So with this, have a good day. We will meet you soon. Bye bye. Take care.